Alright, what's good, y'all? Something to go crazy for today. Another Umamusume backstory. I don't know if this one's gonna be sad, happy. I guess we'll see. AGNES TACHYON, the Phantom of Umamusume. Huge shouts out to Pyrrhixz, if that's how you say your name. Appreciate you, go. Appreciate you. A lot of people were telling me in my comments of my Haru Rara video that I should check out you specifically, GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what you got cooking up here with these backstories. Yeah, I was just checking out a few videos from people here. Like I checked out Glaive Keo once. I think there's like this other YouTuber I checked out, Mugen, stuff like that. And they've had some pretty dope videos, but people were telling me to check out quite a few of these right here. And I thought, who better else to do it with than AGNES TACHYON? Because I kind of feel bad. I'm not gonna hold you. As embarrassing as it is, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of switched up a little bit. I don't dislike her at all. She still seems pretty cool, and I want to get interested in her again. But she was like the first character I was super hyped for when I even saw anything Umamusume related. The clips were fucking crazy, and I like the yandere crazy girls. I'm not gonna hold you, like, and it has to hit that sweet spot. It can't be just like generic crazy, or like it's got, I don't know, it has to have some flair to it. And she just looked like the one. And then when I tried a little bit of her in the game, or at least like looking at her character, I didn't like play through her career or anything like that, but just some of her dialogue compared to some of the other characters, she was just talking about, you know, scientist stuff, which is cool. I like the crazy scientists too, but like a good example is what's her name from Honkai Impact Third? Mobius. Oh my god, why? But yeah, I don't know, it was just like it was only the science stuff, and I wasn't getting any of the yandere stuff. I thought low-key, as much as I'm glad she's nice to other horses, I thought she was gonna be an asshole. I thought she was gonna be like, I'm trying to kill all y'all, like, you know, just on some crazy unhinged, don't touch my trainer, I want to body everybody type shit. But it seemed like she just wanted to experiment on me. I was like, that's kind of insane. I'm not going to. But that being said, hopefully my opinion can be swayed back to wanting to run a career with her. Maybe I'll even do it tomorrow, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, bro, I've been watching some of Umamusume recently, and I'm just like, you know what, while AGNES TACHYON is not in the first season, just finished episode 3 today, fire, by the way. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, give it another shot. I gotta get back into her. I feel like such a fraud. I gassed the hell out of her. I screamed when I summoned her. It was crazy, but just the hype died down. I don't know. I was like, you know, you got the Maruzinskis, the Super Creeks, the special weeks, just too much fire. But yeah, of course, you want to see more videos like this, slide on like button. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe for some more. And as always, bro, comment below if you let me know. Let's get straight into this. I'm sorry, Tachyon. I apologize.
All too common in Umamusume. A strong rival, in most situations, present the ability for our protagonists to push past their boundaries and
what clip is that?
In having strong competitors, the only option is to dig deep and work as hard as you can to break past your limits.
Fire.
The beginning of a new era is a prime example of showcasing that pursuit of greatness in Umamusume. However, what happens when your rival is someone completely untouchable, a presence so overwhelming that it would shatter all confidence someone would have? The history of Japanese
right there.
Horse racing has seen many strong competitors come and go as the years have progressed. Rarely do we see such dominating careers as Symboli Rudolph and Katsuragi Ace. Maiden debuts are normally where these horses shine, showing a new audience what they're capable of. But what happens when all expectations are shattered? When the audience is shown the sheer potential a new racer has. One who would dominate the racetrack and disappear as quickly as they came, leaving behind such a strong legacy that would usher in a new era of horse racing.
Damn.
This is the story of AGNES TACHYON, the Phantom of the racetrack. Unlike other videos, this one will be surprisingly short. AGNES TACHYON's racing career isn't that extensive, but it is the importance of his participation in his short career that would solidify him in horse racing history.
This is interesting, low-key. I'm wondering how they, you know, went about this in the game, because when I was feeding over AGNES TACHYON, when I was first getting into the game like crazy, I was seeing a few things on her background, and while I didn't see the actual horse, I didn't know the horses were actually based off the horse's history, usually most of the time, like Haru Rara, for example, or Goat Ship, stuff like that, like matching damn near one-to-one with the personality. But yeah, AGNES TACHYON, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know everything, I just saw some information here and there. I was seeing that I think she's like actually physically kind of weak, but like her horse racing is so fucking incredible and smart that she'd be like damn near a demon and untouchable, period, which I guess matches it somewhat if, you know what I'm saying, she was born with a stronger body. But that made me think, if anything, if this was to be compared to her actual, you know what I'm saying, horse counterpart, this horse would be like, you know what I'm saying, maybe getting second place every time or up there. But damn, the horse is like that. And I wonder if it's because the history was so short on, you know what I'm saying, the IRL horse that they decided to just go with a whole different story in the game. If that's the case, let me let it play out. But it's just interesting. I thought, if anything, this would be one more of the depressing stories, you know, like a Haru Rara or something like that.
Agnes Tachyon was born on April 13th, 1998.
A lot of potential wasted or something.
From the very beginning, had clear potential to be a strong racehorse. Tachyon's sire was Sunday Silence, a famous racehorse from America who'd been brought over to Japan. Sunday Silence was one of the best sires that Japan had ever seen, displaying strong pedigrees to pass down to the various children he'd have in his retirement. It wasn't only Tachyon's sire that was famous, but his dam as well. The dam of Agnes Tachyon was Agnes Flora, a well-known racehorse, most notably placing first in the Oka show.
Isn't that character also in the game? Just not yet.
Shows Tachyon's lineage, and the name Tachyon is defined as a hypothetical particle.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus on what he's saying. Like, I'm locked in, but like, I have not seen some of this. This shit looks crazy on my screen. Part of me wants to kind of look away a little bit so I don't get spoiled on too much, but surely won't show all of it, right?
Faster than the speed of light. From
Hold on, run that back a little bit.
Agnes is a clan name which shows Tachyon's lineage, and the name Tachyon is defined as a hypothetical particle faster than the speed of light. From birth, expectations were high for Tachyon to fill the shoes of both his mother and father's history. Though Tachyon displayed a strong lineage, he would not be seen as a favorite to win his debut race. Tachyon had not seen much training in comparison to his competition, leading many to believe that his abilities wouldn't be as sharp against other horses at the debut. Tachyon would claim victory in this debut race over the fan favorite rebroadcast, cementing his position as a fierce competitor. In some cases, debut races are the only first place finishes some horses achieve. However,
me during the
for
career,
Tachyon, it would only be the beginning of a string of multiple victories to come. Tachyon's
like, look at how unhinged she looks, dude.
The beginning of a string of multiple victories.
Like, I'm kind of glad she's feeling that everybody else. Like, a lot of people would not want to pull for this character. I mean, she's not like, you know, a special point. She's a 1-star character, but still just, oh my gosh, I don't know. Like, I can still fuck with her, but just like that had me ecstatic. I was like, I don't care what other horse you got in the fucking game. If she's about to be the one horse that's like, move, and it just starts fucking beaming down the fucking lane, like the straight way, like, oh my gosh, I was about to be fainting. But then she was all kind to everybody. I was like, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop being nice and having manners. Like,
to come. Tachyon's debut
I need you to hit the
also show the audience that he was far above the capabilities of other newcomers. During the final spurt of the race, Tachyon would clear 600 meters in 33.8 seconds. Most racehorses average a time of 35 to 36 seconds to clear the same distance, with notably strong horses being able to barely lower that time to 34. Tachyon wasn't only winning debut races against newbies either. In his very next race, Tachyon would challenge some of the greatest names to come in this era of racing, one of the most notable being Jungle Pocket.
Jungle Pocket. These names are fire. Ooh, the design
isn't anyone to scoff at either.
The Jaguar print,
though not as impressive as Tachyon's, would end the dynasty of TM Opera O, an undefeated G1 racehorse, and officially usher in a new generation of horse racing.
Opera O's undefeated.
Defeat a strong Japanese racehorse, but also would stand atop the strongest in the world, claiming victory in the Japan Cup in 2001. Umamusume portrays Agnes Tachyon as an Uma obsessed with pushing past her own limits. She wishes to see how far her body can go before breaking, and the true peak that Umamusume can reach while racing.
I like that part.
She's absolutely obsessed with this research, and is rarely seen training or taking anything else seriously.
She's cute as hell, though.
In the anime, her presence is eerie, almost haunting as we first encounter her alongside Jungle Pocket.
Yeah.
The first meeting
strike fear into their hearts. That's all I want. That's all I want. You know, maybe the voice lines I saw in the game just weren't doing enough justice. Like I said, every time she's just like, I want to inject this into you and that into you and this into you. I was like, okay, calm down. Like, save some of my anger for the other people. I mean, it's not anger. You're genuinely interested in this. That's what's up. You know, you want me to push past my limit too. That's cool. But I was like, is that it? You just want to, I'm your guinea pig? Like, can I at least be the guinea pig? Let's watch you destroy everybody else and I'm the guinea pig on the side? I'm just saying.
Alongside Jungle Pocket. It isn't just
oh my god, the side eye, vicious. Bowling ball eyes.
Nature Tachyon shows on the racetrack. During Tachyon's second race, at the Radio Tampa High Zansei Stakes, the anime would showcase just how overwhelming Tachyon's racing style was for her opponents. Tachyon's real-life counterpart wouldn't just win this race, but also would set a record time. It would be following this race, and after only 2 races in total of his career, that Tachyon's trainer, Masayuki Nagahama, would set his sights on making Tachyon the next Triple Crown racehorse. After making this decision, Nagahama would schedule Tachyon's next race to be the Yayoi Show. The Yayoi Show is seen by many as a prelude to the Triple Crown series. Should Tachyon place first in this race too, it would only further solidify Nagahama's belief that he could be the next Triple Crown recipient. By this point in Tachyon's short career, he would become well known by both trainers and jockeys alike. One peculiar thing about the 2001 Yayoi Show is a low number of horses participating in this race. Normally, the Yayoi Show is a place where the strongest congregate, all with dreams similar to Tachyon's, to seize the next Triple Crown. However, due to Tachyon's entry, several trainers would pull from the competition.
Really?
Tachyon's sheer presence alone was a force to be reckoned with.
That's fire. That's what I need.
Clearly displayed in beginning of a new era. Unsurprised.
I gotta calm down. Y'all, bro, I'm telling you, when I was hyped for this character, I was hyped. And like I said, it's not like I just suddenly, nah, she trash, she not. It's just that I started setting my eyes to other things because it wasn't 100% where I expected. Look at this. Look at this. Look, like, to the point you're breaking your fucking, your hooves. Like, oh my God, look at that look. And then the... Don't worry, I'm listening to what he's saying too. I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to the back. So I'm just like, it's just a lot of emotions hitting me at the same time. But even the presence, I was gonna bring that up at first. Actually, like the presence of being around the other horses, these niggas back out. I need that type of energy, that type of timing. Like I need you to be a threat. Like
Yayoi Show without any issues.
That's why I was shook when people just being nice to people. I was like, stop.
Hiroshi Kawachi, at this point, also firmly believed in Tachyon's capabilities to seize a Triple Crown. This wasn't a close race whatsoever. Tachyon had won by 5 horse lengths over Born King, once more displaying to the audience that Tachyon was in a league all his own. In the anime, Cygames pays close attention to Tachyon's name, displaying her running state as if she's chasing an ideal form of herself. This is the pinnacle of Tachyon's dream, to truly break the limits of a normal Umamusume, living up to the name given to her.
Chills.
With an overwhelming victory at the Yayoi Show, it comes as no surprise that a month later, Tachyon would be entered in the Satsuki Show, the first step to achieving the prestigious Triple Crown. Once more, Tachyon would enter the race against Jungle Pocket. This would also mark Tachyon's first G1 race in his career. It would come as no shock that Tachyon would place first at the Satsuki Show, displaying an effortless victory once more over a group of tough competitors. When finishing this race, Kawachi would hold up one finger over his head, signifying this was the first of 3 wins for the prestigious Triple Crown title. In the anime, this would shatter Jungle Pocket and drive her to push as hard as she could to catch up to Tachyon, declaring her as her rival and vowing to beat her. Despite this, as real-life events would recall, Jungle Pocket would never get that chance. In the anime, AGNES TACHYON, following her 4 consecutive wins, would announce a sudden retirement, chalking it up to seeing the potential in Jungle Pocket to surpass a barrier Tachyon couldn't reach.
Oh, that's fire.
Personality.
She'll spoil a little bit though. Hopefully I'll forget by then.
That she keeps racing, as she's already proven her strength over Pocket, only driving home the emphasis of their difference as she's already...
Where the fuck is this in the game? I'm about to get mad. I know y'all think I'm overreacting. I'm sorry. Bro, this shit gets me excited. Like, nigga, I'm gripping my knees at ass. Like, oh my God. I just wanted to see this one time. Like, even down to, I think, like, her ability animation. Does everybody get, like, a special animation once they hit 3-star regardless? Or is it just the ones that start out as 3-star? Like, bro, I want to see her hit the craziest phase when she activates her special ability right on the last turn. Like, that's what I was like, where is this? Like, she just with the goofy glove. Like, even it's cool that, you know what I'm saying, the lab coat and the sleeves are too big. It's kind of cute. I like the cute size of her too, but it's like, I need to see her just tee up like, all right, nigga, I'm done playing. Like, and then just, like, just, oh my God, bro.
Her strength
the potential of this character gets me so excited.
Driving home the emphasis of their difference in strength. The sudden retirement of Tachyon will reflect a brief examination that he'd undergo before the Tokyo Yushun. On May 2nd, 2001, it was discovered that Tachyon had a bowed tendon in his front left leg.
Wow.
Though not as severe as other Umas we've covered in previous videos, the injury was enough to cause his trainer to retire him on August 29th.
Be real for that, give him no break.
The Tokyo Yushun would take place on May 27, 2001, with Jungle Pocket taking first place. This caused major controversy to stir, seeing how with Tachyon's absence, Pocket was able to steal a victory. This sudden retirement, as reflected in the anime, came as a harsh blow to horse racing fans. Many firmly believed in Tachyon's ability to obtain the Triple Crown, and the race records following his retirement only acted to solidify that claim. In addition to the Sasuke show and Tokyo Yushun, the Kika show would also be won by a competitor Tachyon would beat effortlessly in past races. Manhattan Cafe would claim the Kika show victory with Tachyon's
oh my gosh,
absence,
the rain, dude.
making both remaining Triple Crown races won by horses Tachyon had previously
I gotta run a
bested.
Tachyon career after this.
This would lead people to give Agnes Tachyon the nickname of the Phantom Triple Crown.
The Phantom?
Who would have dominated in his era of racing. A presence so strong that it led some to withdraw from the competition entirely against him.
Had niggas
In
shook.
the anime, as Umamusume
Why tune it up like that?
The aim is to honor the legacy that would follow Tachyon's retirement. Jungle Pocket would try time and time again to convince Tachyon to continue racing. However, hiding her injury and true motives, Pocket would only be met with the same answer each and every time. Tachyon had already proved her dominance over Pocket, and through this, Tachyon wanted to see just how much further Pocket could surpass her. The remainder of Beginning of a New Era follows Jungle Pocket's internal struggle with never being able to compete with Tachyon again. Her rival had essentially vanished after proving undefeated strength on the racetrack. During this time, Tachyon would seem content with this decision, the seeming injury she'd gotten having prevented her from truly realizing her full potential. It would be at Jungle Pocket's race at the Japan Cup that Tachyon would realize that she didn't want someone else to reach that point for her. But instead, she'd aim.
Okay, these videos are fire, and like I have a long way to go, so I'll probably forget most of this by the time I get there. Cause just little bits, and thankfully he's covering most of the Arrow horse stuff. But I might have to, like, I'll still check out some of these if y'all want me to, like the backstories. I heard Rice Showers is pretty crazy, stuff like that. But like it's a bit too much for just a little bit. Like these sound like fire ass moments. Like I said, I'm gonna just try to forget this even happened. But
through Jungle Pocket's
trust me, my memory shit.
Even with Tachyon's absence, her resolve had shifted, ending the movie off with the defeat of TM Opera O and ushering in the new era of Umas. These being Dansu Flame, Manhattan Cafe, Jungle Pocket, and Agnes Tachyon. Though this video has given away some aspects of the movie, I highly suggest watching Beginning of a New Era.
Bro, how you gonna do that after?
Short the runtime was, it really is one of the best things Cygames has produced in the Umamusume anime universe.
Grovel, niggas! Like, bro, look at the face, look at the...
Agnes Tachyon will participate in retirement races, which are far less competitive than the previous victories he'd accumulated over his career. Both Tachyon's jockey and trainer stated that Tachyon simply loved to race, and all of his monstrous victories could simply be due to that fact. In addition to participating in retirement races, Tachyon would also become a highly successful breeding stallion, being named the lead stallion in 2008. Some notable offspring of Tachyon's were Deep Sky and Daiwa Scarlet. Tachyon would pass away suddenly in 2009 due to an acute heart failure.
Oh, bro,
Today,
stop.
Tachyon is still remembered as a Phantom Triple Crown racer.
You might go for
suddenly emerged
well, I guess my horse,
extinguished before he could recognize greatness. Even though his career was brief, Tachyon aided to usher in a new era, but sadly, couldn't be a part of it. This was the story of Agnes Tachyon.
This was fucking fire.
Who redefined the racing world.
This soundtrack added so much to this video. Of course I did. I love the hell of this. I'm mesmerized right now. Yo, look at this thumbnail. Yo, Grasswinder passed recently. RIP. I was tempted to check this one out actually, but I was like, I gotta put some respect on Tachyon's name real quick.
For joining me, and as always,
KO fire too.
I will see you all in the next one.
Fuji's on the Jeep. All right, sorry about the brain ride. Dog. Ooh. First things first, yo. Shouts out to Pyrrhixz again, bro. GOAT video. Like I said, I'm checking out your channel specifically now rather than just looking up random videos and information because they told me to check you out. You specifically, because you the GOAT, bro. So shouts out to you. Props and props for dude. That was fire. Make sure you go check out their video. The link in the description. And of course, if you enjoyed this, you want to see more checked out by me, you can let me know in the comments down below whatever you want me to see. And slide on like button, of course. Subscribe for some more. I got y'all. And I think if everything goes according to plan, I might do an Agnes Tachyon run tomorrow, bro. This shit, oh, she's so fire. Maybe I just, like, I didn't, like, write her off when I saw that she was, like, just talking about a whole bunch of science shit, talking about experimenting on me, the trainer and shit, and wasn't being mean to everybody, but it was just more so, like, I was like, okay, let me check out another horse first. I was trying to find a favorite, and she wasn't hitting, like, the crack that I thought she was about to be. Like, just disrespect, pure disrespect. So then I found Super Creek. I was like, how about we get to the opposite side of the spectrum? Mom, yet as, but yeah, she was fucking fire. I love Super Creek. And then I found Maruzinski. Low-key just by a little bit, I got her over her. Like, Maruzinski just gas, like, pedal to the metal, you feel me? But yeah, Agnes Tachyon still, I'd say, probably has the most potential if they just get the game to, I can't even say replicate what the anime did because I haven't seen the full anime and I haven't done her career in the game, but off of my first impressions of both the anime and the game, because my first impression of the anime with her is crazy, but the game, you know, they gave her a 1-star. I'm like, why y'all do her like that? I was mad as hell when I found out she was a 1-star. I was like, there's no way. I was sure she was gonna be at least a 3 or a 2. But yeah, I found out she's a 1-star. She was talking about experimenting on me. She wasn't making the crazy faces while during the race, like near the end, just looking like everybody else. I was like, damn, what the hell? Like, this watered down ass, like, but I don't know. I could be sleeping. Like I said, I have not played her career, so we'll try and check that out. And, you know, y'all just let me know whatever you think of this in the comments down below. I'm glad there's so many other fellow Agnes Tachyon fans, though. I will say that. I was very surprised that a lot of people were fucking with her when I made the first Umamusume video. So I know the main characters, obviously, like Special Week and all that. But, and Special Week is fire, too. Link in the description if you want to see me checking out the anime. Oh my god, I don't feel like doing a copyright on YouTube with that shit right now, but that shit's fire. But yeah, I'm SxmyWasHere fan. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love you, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me know whatever you want me to check out next. And as always, make sure you take it easy, go crazy, and peace.